Coach, wow. That was one of the, I guess I'll just let you take it. What a performance.
I was just so happy for these kids. You know, they worked so hard for this opportunity, this moment, and they're just thrilled. And we're happy to be in the title game tomorrow night. And we'll prepare tonight, and we'll do some walkthroughs tomorrow, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night. We'll let the chips fall.
I think they had an 8-game win streak here. Last team that beat them was one of the best teams of all time, Wahlert, with Cordell Pemsl and all those guys. What's this mean to you to add to that? You know, moving to the state championship, you add to that, you beat this team.
Well, we knew coming in they'd be very tough, which they are. They've got two tremendous players, and they got some very good role players, and we knew we had to put together a full game. You know, we had to put together 32 minutes. We had to keep Mims and Jones below their average, which we did. I think we kept Jones 2 below his average and 6 for Mims, and then I thought we did a really good job with the role players also. So great defensive effort tonight. I thought we rebounded well. We really did things down the stretch. We took care of the ball. We knocked down free throws. I think we were 17 for 18 down the line. So I really felt we played a complete game, and we knew we had to do that against a quality team like this.
Nate, a lot of people know him as a scorer, big-time shooter. I don't know a lot of people say talking about his defense, but I think they should now, the two performances he's put on here.
You know, his freshman year, he wasn't a very good defender, and I think Nate will probably tell you that also. But that's an area that he has really worked on. He really wanted to be a complete, all-around, good basketball player. So he's not only a great offensive threat, but he's one of our better, if not best, on-ball defenders. And when he had the opportunity tonight, he knew he was going to guard Mims, and he was looking forward to it. And to hold him to only 14 points tonight, fabulous job to Nate.
You mentioned the free throws. Can you speak to how much time you guys spend on that? I mean, you're 35 of 37 in 2 games here.
We spend a lot of time on free throws. Every day we do. In the middle of practice, we shoot free throws, and then before we leave, they've got to shoot either 25 or 50 free throws. They got to make that many, and it's just repetitions. You know, the more you get to the free throw line, the better shooter you become. And free throws win you a lot of games, and they lose you some games too if you don't make them. And they've been really good to us this season.
One more here, state championship on the line. You mentioned a little bit. Tell me about this quick turnaround.
Well, we don't have a whole lot of time. You know, we've got about 27 hours to kind of prepare. We'll go ahead and scout this next game, Waverly, Shell Rock, and Oskaloosa, get a good feel. We've got some film on both of these teams also. So my coaching staff and I will get together tonight for about 2-3 hours, put together a game plan. Then tomorrow we'll go to Grandview. We'll go ahead and implement the game plan, do a walkthrough, do some shooting, and then just be ready to go tomorrow night.
We'll see you then.
All right. Thanks a lot, Derek. Appreciate it.
All right, Christian, man, how about it? Going to the state championship game, what's going through your head?
Man, it's a crazy feeling. You know, it's always something that you dream about, and it's finally happening, and it's great. I love it.
Can you tell me about the mentality of this team coming into this thing against a 2-time defending champion, top-rated team, and all that?
Yeah, we knew this team was super good. Obviously, being seeded number 1, we knew that they were going to be a good competitor, and we just came out like they're any other team, and I think we handled them pretty well.
Obviously, your shot was going well for you today. Very efficient game from you. Tell me how you felt individually.
You know, I kind of just did my thing. I didn't really think too much like I did yesterday. It's a whole new game, and that's kind of how I did it today.
All right, state championship. I mean, get a chance to play for that with these guys one final time. I mean, what will it take?
It's great for our final game to play in the state championship, especially with these guys, and get it done just like any other game, just like I said. Yep.
Christian, great job.
Hey, thank you.
One final game here, and you get to play for a state championship.
Yeah, it feels great. It's definitely special, to beat the top-rated team. It feels good going into this state championship.
I think this team is pretty well known, got a lot of swag. You play with a little edge. How much did that help you guys against a team that's a 2-time defending champ?
Yeah, we don't back down for anybody. We game plan and we come out, we give it our all. We feed off the crowd and play for each other.
Would you guys, Matthew Mims, really 4 out of 20, I think is what he was. Can you speak to that defense a little bit?
Well, he's a great player. Props to him. He's going D1. So we knew we needed to stop him, that's for sure. He went out for like 32 last game. So we just had a lot of help defense. Mohr did a great job on him, so did Zach Carr, and just limit his shots, make the other people beat us.
How about big free throws for the second consecutive game? You only miss one. I think you're like 35 of 37 as a team over those 2 games. Can you talk about this team shooting from the free throw line, where that comes from? Obviously, you're great shooters, but I mean, these are some big-time tough shots.
Yeah, we're always ending practice with 25 makes on the free throws, and when it comes down to it, you got to put them in to win. So it feels great.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Nate, how about just getting to state? Let's start there. I mean, or get to the state championship. What's it mean to you?
Getting to state, that's just a goal, and that was bottom of the ladder, and now we're here, we're top. We got one more step to go. Making it to that last step feels pretty great.
Tell me about the defense you've played here in these 2 games against 2 great guards on ball. I don't know that a lot of people they'd be wrong when they say Nate Mohr. They think about your offense first, but your defense has really shined through.
We have a ton of scorers, so that's not always me having to score the balls. So I'm putting more focus on the defensive end. And I told Coach I want him, just going into every game.
You held Mims to probably one of his toughest shooting nights. What were you doing with him?
Teammates were talking to me. We had a bunch of help defense. It wasn't just me out there, but he missed some shots, and I did the best I could.
You got to tell me about the steal and the up and whatever the heck that was.
That's lucky. That was lucky.
That was awesome. How about chance of the state championship? How will you guys approach this one?
We're gonna check out this game, see who we got. Coaches are they're gonna be doing research tonight and see what we got to do for tomorrow.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.